Welcome to the Hustle Wing podcast. Today we are joined by Richard Blech, the founder and CEO of XSOCCorp. He's going to chat to us today about his company a little bit. We're going to get through it, and just get to know each other a little bit more. So thank you so much for joining us today, Richard. Thank you for your time. Thank you for making it through with me. How are you feeling?
Great, glad to be here.
Awesome, awesome. So tell me, what do you guys do at XSOCCorp?
At XSOCCorp, it's actually an acronym, as everything is in the tech industry, and XSOC is an acronym for Extensible, Secure, Optimized Cryptography. And that is what we've done. Cryptography has been around for centuries. It's got a great history of how it is developed to use a cipher text to obfuscate and protect or create secret codes to protect messages that you want to communicate with someone else. And there's the whole field of that, mathematically principled and studied and developed over centuries by some great brains in the industry that have done this. And but times change and everything evolves. The power of computers, the power of and the capabilities of the adversaries that are out there, much of which are state sponsored, and much of that is coming from China, as well as some other countries, North Korea, Russia, Iran. Those are really the adversaries to, the Western countries. So with that, we look at trying to stay ahead, being a little bit leading edge with a field that, creates things that do last for long periods of time, but you always have to be innovating and create, because that's what the bad guys are doing, and they're not following the rules. There's lots of regulations and mandates of the way things operate in around cryptography and in cybersecurity, but the hackers don't care about that. They're not going to follow the rules, and they love it when you have to follow that and you're waiting around to change to the next process or procedure or system, because that's when they have their window, and they don't need much of a window to get in or to do something. And so what we're trying to be about is taking cryptography as it's been and optimizing it for better performance, so users will use it to protect their data at where the data resides, which is really, what encryption is about. You're encrypting the data. So when these breaches that occur, and they occur all the time, the breaches sometimes occur and the victim doesn't know for months after it's already happened. The perpetrator's been in and they've done work. Exfiltrating data. So when you hear about these breaches, you rarely hear, unless it's China, which in doing data harvesting, you rarely hear about, if ever, that a adversary stole encrypted data. It's always data that's not encrypted, because that's what you look for. They're looking for the easiest path, not complicated hard paths. So you have to ask the question, why did someone, a company, an institution, whatever that is, not encrypt that part of the data? And the answer, it's complicated, it's heavy, it takes a lot of time, it slows us down, which is the biggest thing. Or they had other protections around it. They built a fortress, walls, firewalls, all these other tools. And somehow there's an insider, someone's credentials were compromised. It's an IoT device that wasn't authorized. Someone brought a mobile phone in that got into the network. There's all kinds of ways, but they got in. And so we're about, hey, let's make encryption more usable now and for the future, when quantum computers start coming into this, which changes everything. And let's protect the data, so when it is stolen or when you are breached, because you will be breached, it is fully protected, because you definitely secured it with very strong encryption. So that's really our focus, what we're doing. We've optimized it. We've made encryption perform better than the standards, and we've made it stronger than the standards.
Okay. That was kind of scary, but okay. I see the need for it, though. I understand. So do you guys encrypt everything, or is there specific things that you guys look for?
No, encryption is about encrypting data. As long as it's binary, meaning digital,
Hmm.
we have the ability to encrypt it. It doesn't matter if it's sensor data out in
Yeah.
critical infrastructure, that's the temperature of a pump, water pump, and
Okay.
it's 10 bytes of data. We can encrypt that with a strong key.
Okay.
Every data packet level or large volumes of data, terabytes, petabytes,
Yeah.
that are going to go up in a cloud, for example, in
Yeah.
Amazon S3 bucket or in Glacier even. So, and we can
Okay.
encrypt video. This
Yeah.
signal could be encrypted
Oh,
instead of just
wow.
one long session key,
Hmm.
which is a little technical, meaning there's one encryption key for this whole session. We can actually encrypt every frame of HD video without any performance impact whatsoever and
Wow.
continue to rotate keys because our crypto system, which is called the XSOC crypto system,
Hmm.
is a hybrid of a block and stream cipher, and that is the optimization that we do that allows for strength, speed, and performance, efficiency, lightweightedness, all packed in this crypto system.
Yeah.
Uh, has the necessary compliance validations such as FIPS 140-2, which is a federal government security requirement for validation criteria for encryption,
Hmm.
other things, but in our case, encryption, and
Yeah.
that allows for us to be placed into, banks and financial institutions as well as government entities.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. All right, cool. This is really technical. I think I'm gonna
I
learn a
know
lot of this call. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not know it was a petabyte after a terabyte. So I learned something from the
there's
minute you opened
zettabyte
your mouth.
too. There's lots of bytes.
Okay, awesome. So then what is your story? Why did you start Exoc Corp?
Just a passion for technology, leading edge, and while I know our technology and I know all the parts of it, I'm not the
Yeah.
coder or developer. I have other partners that have those brains, but I just kind
Okay.
of see, the market for what it is and where there are gaps, and
Yeah.
that's my entrepreneurial approach to this is to fill these gaps
Yeah.
for a now, present state, and a future state. So
Yeah.
we want to make sure everything we build is built to last. So you
Hmm.
don't have to rip and replace, 2 years later, updates all the time and change outs. We wanted to be, there for the long haul. So we really built, our technologies, designed them on
Yeah.
purpose, present and future state capable.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. So then, yeah, I think that kind of segues into the next question, which is what is your end goal? What's the vision for XSOCCorp?
Look, I want to grow the company, getting partners is a great opportunity for both to have wins across the board because,
Yeah.
there's kind of a saying, partner or die. I mean, it really is, want a partner, align. We
Yeah.
can integrate with anyone. We would be helping them harden
Mm,
their security profile.
yeah.
And of course, we would have business, and then we both have markets. We have our own, they would have their pipeline, we grow the market together.
Yeah.
Ultimately, like every entrepreneur that goes into business, that will eventually mean probably, unless you grow so much that you become the acquirer, you're probably going to get approached to be acquired, at a high
Yeah.
valuation, go on to your next thing. I mean, that's the kind of the look. We just want to grow, but right now the focus is to build the company, to get partners, and really make the technology globally available and seen
Yeah.
and used.
Okay, awesome. Then yeah, what challenges are you guys facing at XRCorp at the moment?
Say sorry to repeat that.
Sorry, what are some of the challenges that you guys are facing at XRCorp at the moment?
Look, it's the challenges. I've bootstrapped the company myself, so it's
Okay.
been all my financing, and raising capital is, especially in this market, is challenging.
Yeah.
For sure. So it's always that. And, as the founder, you're always doing that. So it seems to be that. The rest is really about, finding the right partners because it's a complex field for sure. It's
Yeah.
in some way specialized. So, uh, you know, getting the understanding, there's a lot of it has to be through education,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
for situational awareness. Some companies are so big and they're using encryption, they don't even know what encryption they're using. They just, use it. And a lot of times encryption is free, it's implementing
Okay.
that it's not. The people that put it together or build around it, that's not free, but
Mm.
an algorithm is free.
Yeah.
So that for a challenge for us is overcoming that, because what we do is not free. We're obviously in
Yeah.
a profit business,
Yeah.
for profit business. So those are challenges, but that's why aligning with partners, like systems integrators, anyone
Hmm.
like that are going to know and understand MSPs, these kinds of things, are going to know the market and know their customer needs. Then you align with them and you really gather, those combined markets, and that's a good thing.
Okay. Okay. Then yeah, I think that goes to the last question, which is what could our community help you with?
I mean, spreading the word, we're getting it out there, and let's see what can be accomplished by exchanging ideas, networking, building from that. We're very adaptable. We've been able to, add certain elements, capabilities because of feedback that we
Yeah.
might partner, and we can do that. So, not everything is so rigid or in
Yeah.
concrete. We can't do changes like many big companies do. So being
Yeah.
agile, adaptable, I think is a plus. And I think if we can, get some other input, some other partnering opportunities, stakeholder opportunities, even, that would be very interesting.
Okay, okay, cool. So yeah, so how long have you been, when did you start XSOCCorp? When did you start it?
In 2018,
Okay, so you've been around for a while, actually, yeah. I mean,
a
it was
little bit. We've been a
pre-prep.
lot of it. A long focus of the time has been heads down stealth R&D.
Yeah.
So we're going out in the market because it was building. There's a lot in building because there's so much testing,
Yeah,
QA involved, because this is something you can't put out on the market with bugs, leaks, or
of
holes in
course.
it at all.
Yeah, that to be sure. So when is it going out to the market then? Or has it already?
One of the premier products, which is what I was speaking to, is
Yes.
available, and we're now working to get it on a SaaS platform, which will make it universally available through AWS. So
Yeah.
that's on the near horizon now. That's in development.
Okay, okay, okay. So then would you be open to hearing from people sort of within sales that would be able to communicate to the right business partners, B2B wise, that would be interested in maybe working with you, finding you those partnerships and those quality, connections.
Sure.
Okay, okay. And do you have like a marketing strategy in place or
I mean,
yeah,
I have people that are, they're with the company that are doing certain things in the market. There's some business development people that are focusing on
yeah.
partner things, but I mean, they have their contacts. So, it's a big world.
Yeah, it
Always one.
definitely is. Okay. And then yeah, would you be also interested in like people that would be on the tech side? Maybe they are cybersecurity experts or encryption experts or things like that.
That's always a plus. Look, if there's someone out there that would understand this, appreciate it, there's all kinds of, capacities then that could work in, whether they're, become part of the, company in some way,
Mm-hmm.
internally, externally,
Mm-hmm.
or combination thereof. I mean, there's all kinds of possibilities then if there's some real understanding of the technology, because I am very certain that anyone that could understand it fully at a technical level will be very passionate about it. There's zero question about that. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
definitely welcome.
Okay, okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Richard. Thank you for sharing Exoc XSOCCorp with us. And I really do wish you all the best in the future, getting it out to the market and seeing, how far it goes. I mean, I see the need for it. Like I said, I just don't know about it. I didn't even know that there were different types of encryptions. I just thought it was like an
Anytime.
encryption. So it's interesting to find this out. And I'm definitely going to go down a rabbit hole because I'm interested.
Can I provide our website?
Please, please do.
So it's a base, there's information on there. I mean, certainly there could be reach out for further details, but there's some videos, explainer videos and other information like that. But it's xsoccorp.com, XSOCCorp.com.
Got it. Cool. Definitely will have a peruse. Thank you again, Richard. And yeah, I hope you have a great day and connect again soon.
Great, thank you very much.
There you go.